Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and all the news in details. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria demands arrest of Lai Mohammed over arrest detention of journalists. The rights group also condemned the police commissioner in Kwara State for being used to carry out the illegal arrest. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria has condemned the arbitrary arrest and unjustice detention of a journalist, Rotimi Jola-Yemi, also known as Oba Akewi, on the orders of the Minister of Information Alhaji Lai Mohammed, over a poem read during a radio program which the minister considers critical of him. The rights group also condemned the police commissioner in Kwara State for being used to carry out the illegal arrest. The group stated that the unlawful detention of two brothers and the wife of the journalist in place of the journalist amounted to armed kidnapping, which should be treated as such. It said both the Minister of Information and the police commissioner who authorized the abduction of the duo should be arrested and prosecuted for alleged armed kidnapping and punished by the competent court of law. Huriwa therefore called on President Muhammad Buhari-led administration to take immediate action to stem the rising tide of outrageous violation of the freedom of expression and information, and to stop the rapidly shrinking democratic spaces for the media to practice their profession. The group held that media should be able to operate without interference or intimidation in line with Section 22 of the Nigerian Constitution, which mandates the media to monitor the operations of all governmental and non-governmental systems in the country. The group said it would petition the government of the United States of America, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and Germany to pray for the travel ban to be imposed on Alhaji Lai Mohammed. The group asked Mohammed to resign immediately or be blacklisted by Nigerian media. The statement read, Huriwa hereby calls on the President Muhammad Buhari-led administration to order the immediate arrest of Alhaji Lai Mohammed and the Kwara State Commissioner of Police for reportedly whisking away innocent persons and detaining them only because their brothers was alleged to have read a poem considered offensive by the Minister of Information and Culture. This is the elevation of the culture of impunity and criminality for officials of government to resort to self-help measures against a perceived opponent. This is a violation of Section 15(5) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of 1999, which obliges the Nigerian government to abolish all corrupt practices and abuse of power. We demand the immediate release of journalist Jola-Yemi Rotimi and the payment of compensation for the arbitrary detention and illegal arrest of the journalist and his siblings and biological mothers on the illegal order of Alhaji Lai Mohammed. Huriwa also condemned the continuous detention of Kufri Center, Akwa Ibom-based journalists by the Department of State Service, despite a court order granting bail, as well as the continuous detention of the Abia State lawyer, Imperial Gabriel Ogbonna, by the police and DSS on the order of Governor of Abia State. Wow, so guys, what is your own take about this? I think what Huriwa did is the best thing, because how would they detain a journalist and his siblings just because of social media or whatever? You know, it is not good at all. And it is so obvious that Lai Mohammed is one of the most greedy person in Nigeria out of all the politicians. We all know that Lai Mohammed is arrogant, you know, looking at what is going on right now. You know, I have ever seen in the history of government in Nigeria, and it can never contest to win even any local government, talk less on governors as a politicians. But let's see what will happen about the issue. You know, let's see what will happen if they would take charge, of this This is an assault. This is the violation of human rights. Lai Mohammed and his carcass, they violated human rights. People were saying that I don't like when someone just starts commenting without on a matter, without first knowing or finding out, ask questions as per why the person's involved is being arrested. Can any one of you who is not in support of what Oba Akewi is going through allow someone like him to say that your parents should have aborted your pregnancies in the early stage rather than giving birth to you? In the first instance, it is a taboo to say that to a young person, not to talk of someone who is older than his father. I think that word is a little bit heavy, but it doesn't require them to arrest him and put him in a detention. But at the same time, Huriwa was saying something that Huriwa mentioned something about UK. They were saying that the group said it will petition the government of the United States of America, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and Germany to pray for the travel ban to be imposed on Alhaji Lai Mohammed. I don't think those things is necessary. It is not necessary to involve all those people to ban Lai Mohammed. I don't think people, even United Kingdom and Australia and all of them would not do such a thing. It is not a meaningful thing at all, because it doesn't make sense. Because how many times have these countries petitioned Nigeria because of their internal problems? Every country is with their own problem. Every country is with their own problem, But I don't know the reason why whatever happens in Nigeria, they tend to involve other countries, especially United States of America. This is to tell you that our governments cannot make a decision within themselves without an opinion of other countries. They should stand on their ground. Why would they petition Nigeria because of what is going on? Why would they allow such to happen? People were saying that mockery of democracy and fundamental human rights. Lai should have sued for labor and slander at most. Illegality everywhere in the zoo. Gangs of demis. Lai Mohammed should send packing. That man is evil. Nigerians have started hearing the drum beat. We will be prepared. It is to the finish. It is high time for everyone in the country, despite every status, to start learning about democracy and all forms of human rights abuses. Human rights has no sacred cow. Everyone who abuses it must be brought to book. It is not a national issue, it is an international code agreed by every nation of the world. So our government must do to save us from its couch. Everybody has a freedom of speech, a freedom of expression, in which no government should try to take charge of that aspect. Let's give an example of what is going on in the country right now. Look at Showerek case. He came out to express himself, and at the end of the day, what did they do to him? They detained him. This is to tell you that our government do not like your freedom of speech. And that is the reason why many of us, we are scared to come out and speak the truth. People are saying that the man who is supposed to be retired by now is witch hunting people, who is telling him the truth instead of him to go and mend his way. I'm sorry for this country under the leadership of Buhari. What right has an ordinary minister to grant order to arrest someone? Is it democratic to stop people from exercising their freedom of speech? Is military or authoritarian government? Exactly, Nigeria, as far as it is concerned right now, the government that we have right now is an authoritarian government. No doubt about that. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. If you are yet to do so, please kindly press the comment section and drop your comment.